Afternoon everybody, happy Sunday. Hope you are all well and had a good weekend. I've got a grocery haul for you, as you'll already know from the title. I've just been and done the food shopping a day late, or a day or two later than I should have, because I missed out on the higher collie discount. But you know what it's like, life just happens, doesn't it? So if you were here last week for last week's food shop, you'll know that I blew the budget and I said that this week I'd need to spend less, which has been easy to do because it's now a couple of days later. I think that chicken has actually, the packaging might have cracked because everything's a little bit wet, and I'm hoping it's not chicken and it's something else, because if it's chicken then that's just gross. But anyway, as I was just saying, I have managed to keep within or under budget this week's shop because it's already Sunday and I have still got one meal left in the house that we didn't have last week because we actually had, annoyingly, that is chicken. So I'm now going to have to wipe everything as well. As if I don't already have enough to do today. Hang on, I'm just going to wipe my hand to start with. Yeah, I've still got a meal left in the house because I did have a lazy day last week where I fed the kids snacky tea and we had Chinese. So,
How dare you?
You already know that, Mrs. You came downstairs and had a prawn cracker, if you remember rightly. Oh, was that a Felicity? No, leave those there. That's where they need to be. Okay. So I've got a meal plan-ish, kind of. I've got it under budget, which it needed to be to rein back in on what I spent last week. But it does feel like there isn't a great deal here. And I have also started to pick bits up for Christmas. I decided that this week should be the week that I start picking bits up and using my nectar that I've been saving up to buy in chocolates, all of like the treat stuff for Christmas time. And Sienna has had a Starbucks, which she's so excited about. She's been asking me for a refresher from Starbucks all summer and I keep saying no, Starbucks is extortionately expensive, I'm not doing it. And both Felicity and Riley are staying over at my friend's house, so it was just me and her, and she didn't really want to come food shopping. So I said, I tell you what, as a treat for coming food shopping and having to do something boring whilst your sister's doing something fun, I will get you a Starbucks. So she's having a mango dragon fruit refresher. £5.15? £5.15? Like, what? And the place is packed with people. I'm like, crazy. I mean, I know Costa isn't, you know, much better, but still, it is a little bit cheaper than what Starbucks is, I believe. But she seems to be enjoying it, and that's the main thing, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to show you what we got from Sainsbury's. So for frozen, I only bought 2 items. One was ice cream and one was chicken steaks. And Sienna is going to go and pop this ice cream in the freezer for me because it's been out. Yes, you are. Please. It's been out of the, you're so cheeky, child. Go put it in the freezer. It's been out of the freezer way too long because obviously we then went into Starbucks. I've got 3 milks. I've got chicken. And I looked at it and I was like, they've really racked the price up. It's £11.99 now, not £9.49. And I thought, wow, that is a huge price increase. So I turned it over to look at the weight, and it is actually now 2 kilograms rather than 1.6. So that actually, can you not fit it in? I'll come and do it in a second then. That's actually really reasonable. So it makes it £6 a kilogram, whereas their 1 kilogram packs are £6.49. So you make a saving if you're buying it as a 2 kilogram as opposed to buying 2 1 kilograms. So I'm going to make 2 meals out of this. One meal is going to be chicken fajitas, and one meal is going to be added to the 2 blocks of halloumi that I've got in the fridge that need using. And I'm going to do chicken and halloumi flatbreads. I've also got the flatbreads in the freezer as well. So I'm trying to use up some of the stuff that we've got already. And that would make some room in the freezer so that we could actually fit the ice cream away. So yeah, chicken and halloumi flatbreads and chicken fajitas. Over here, I've got 2 minces, one 1 kilogram. That is making a spaghetti bolognese. And the other is just a smaller one, a 500 grams. And that is making a small bit of chilli. So one night I'm going to do jacket potatoes. But some of my family, mentioning no names, Kevin and Brooke, don't like jacket potato night. Oh, and Sienna apparently. They say it's not filling enough. It feels like a lunch. I, personally, and I can talk for myself and Summer especially, love nothing more than a jacket potato with cheese and beans. Like, it's just super easy and yummy. And
tuna.
Oh, Sienna likes hers with tuna. I just love it. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to make a bit of chilli. So for the ones that find beans just too lunchy, they can have chilli. So I'm going to do a chilli and beans. I've got 3 packs of these sausages. Now, when these go onto Nectar price, they usually go around £2. I think it's £2.16 or £2.18. They take off, I think, I'm probably going to get this wrong, but I think they either half price them or take a third off. But this week, on their Nectar price, they were £2.50. So more than what they usually do it on offer for. I only bought 3 packs because generally there's very, very rare that we're all at home for dinner. So if I was feeding everyone, I would buy 4 packs. But there will be one night this week, or more than one night this week, where Jamie's at work late, he doesn't want to eat. Reese and Bella are eating at Bella's house. Brooke might be at her mum's house. And, you know, those sorts of nights. So I'll just do the sausages on a night where we have less people eating. Because if you bought 4 packs, or if I bought 4 packs, that's £10. I could literally buy like a joint of meat for that much. But these pork and apple sausages are quite delicious. So I've got 3 packs of those. I'm just going to do sausages with potato and some vegetables. I've got 1 packet of bacon because I bought a double pack last week. And I was meant to do the giant pigs in blankets. Didn't end up doing that in the end. Ended up just cooking the sausages and something happened. Story of my life. I have all these plans, but then life just happens and life just keeps happening. And I only opened the bacon this morning, the double pack, and used one side of it. So I still got one side left. So I only bought 1 more pack, and that's for like doing bacon sarnies on whatever day anyone fancies bacon sarnie, which was this morning, Sunday morning. This is my charger wire because, as always, I'm out of battery. I've got 2 packs of eggs. The last couple of weeks I've been buying the pack of 15. That was because they were on Nectar offer, so it made them cheaper than, like, price per egg was cheaper than buying them in 12s. But they've now gone back up to their normal price, so I've just picked up 2 packs of 12. I think we've probably got a couple left as well. Cheese is on a really good Nectar deal. Cathedral City is currently £1.75. So if you're looking to stock up on cheese, definitely get yourself to Sainsbury's, because I know that that is even cheaper than buying Aldi's own cheese. So yeah, £1.75 for that. These Baby Bells, we've never had this one before, where you get a selection of different ones. Those were, you're going to have one in a minute, are you? Those were on offer for £2.50. I picked up an extra thick cream, but do you know what we forgot to go back and pick up, Sienna?
Meat pies.
No, I said to you, we've got mincemeat at home. I just need to pick up some pastry because I was going to be lazy and use the ready rolled pastry. We can still make mince pies, but we're going to have to not be lazy and make the pastry ourselves. But I picked up some extra thick double cream for that because Felicity just loves the mince pie. Like little children's yogurts, we're really not using this stuff now that the girls aren't in school and they're not making lunch boxes. This stuff isn't really getting eaten, so there's still a whole pack of the Yo Valley ones that I bought last week. I've decided that I'm going to start giving Riley money on his account at school because I'm not making lunch boxes for the girls. It's only him that takes lunch to school. So I said, I'm just going to put money on your thumb. It's called a thumb because they use their thumbprint every week. And you can buy hot lunches, especially, you know, now we're into the like colder months. I'm going to see how it goes. We're trialing it at the moment because giving him money on his account is all very well and good. But will he go into the canteen and buy the meal that's on offer that day? Or will he just buy pizza slices and, you know, like waffles and pancakes and all of the non-healthy food and fill up on sugary rubbish instead? Possibly, likely. So we're just going to do a bit of a trial at the moment to see how he gets on with having money on his card or money on his thumb. And if it doesn't work out, then we'll go back to buy more pack-up stuff. But at the moment, we just don't need it. I got a pot of joy for... We normally have this with strawberries, but strawberries are like out of season now. So I don't know what we're going to have it with, but it's on Nectar for £1.50. These immunity instant smoothies are on Nectar for £2.05. So I've got 2 boxes of those. Lurpak is on Nectar for £2. So go and stock up on your Lurpak. So I've got that. And these yummy, smelly, very, very smelly cheeses that Felicity absolutely loves are on Nectar for £2.40. So they're going to have that for lunch one day in the week. And that is it. That's all I bought for fresh stuff. Not a lot at all. On to baking stuff. I did buy quite a bit of baking bits and bobs this week. I'm telling myself I'm going to do some baking. We will see if I actually manage it. But I knew that we were out of plain flour because Sienna is loving making pancakes for breakfast. So I picked up both lots of flour, caster sugar, golden syrup, lemon juice. I know we were running really low on that for in the morning when they have pancakes. Some chocolate chips, and Sienna wanted these cupcake cases. And I'm not intending on doing Halloween baking until nearer to Halloween, but I said let's pick them up because nearer to Halloween we probably won't be able to get them. And that brings me on to Christmas. I need to make our Christmas cake. And last year I made the Christmas cake and I left it too late to buy the marzipan and the icing. So I saw all of that in there and I said to Sienna, we must buy all of the things that we need for decorating our cake at the same time as buying the ingredients to make the cake. That is going to be a life lesson at home ed for us guys this week. I'm going to get them to write down all the ingredients we need for the Christmas cake, go out and buy it, and then we're going to come home and make this year's Christmas cake. I should have done it a couple of weeks ago. I am slacking. We've got some breadsticks. We've got 2 lots of pasta, spaghetti, and Sienna wanted bow pasta. We've got rice. We're not actually having a meal with rice this week, but it's always handy to have in, especially when the teenagers decide they're going to make themselves like chicken and rice and take their own lunch to work rather than buying lunch at work. Reese's new job is literally in the high street of town. So he is like Greg's not Starbucks on the brain. I'm still not over the cost of that drink. Greg's, and where else does he go? Subway, that's what it was. I was thinking it's something with an S. Subway, Greg's, all are literally like a couple of steps from his work. So I'm trying to say to him, come on Reese, you know, make yourself some lunch and take it with you. I am going to make a big thing of soup. Last week when I made soup, he did take that to work with him the following day. So I'm going to try and help him out a bit by making some bits for the fridge that he can take with him. But yeah, having rice in is helpful. I've got some stuffing mix, and no one also tells you about life of teenagers. No one's talking about it. We need to talk about it because it is hard work. I've got some different granola to try, apple and cinnamon, all the autumn feels going on. So we're going to give that one a go. We've got some chocolate spread. I know I said I wasn't going to buy the chocolate spread anymore unless I was buying the low sugar one. But, I mean, I'm all for making a saving, guys. And that was on my prices this week for like £1.50. And the one with less sugar in is about double the price. So yeah, we've got the very sugary chocolate spread, but we haven't had it for well over a month. We've got, although yes, I did buy, you know, for the eagle eye people, I did buy chocolate spread last week. I bought the, I don't know what it's even called. This one, there is still some left. It's this, however you pronounce that. That one. And that is on Nectar price at the moment for £2, and it's a crunchy one, and it is Bella's favourite. So I bought that for doing pancakes for breakfast for Bella. But yeah, I did buy chocolate spread, but I haven't bought this one for quite a while. Got some gravy granules, some mint sauce, some tomato ketchup, and some hot chocolate powder, 2 cartons of apple juice, 2 bottles of squash, and I also picked up some fruit and fibre. I used to eat this almost every day. And I haven't had it for ages, and I just thought, I quite fancy a bowl of fruit and fibre. So I'll probably have a bowl, and then it'll probably sit in the cupboard for the next however many weeks until I have a cupboard clear out, and then it'll end up in the bin. But I do fancy a bowl of fruit and fibre, and I do need to do a massive deep clean on the kitchen. I always think that you need your spring clean, but then you need your autumn clean, because after the summer, it all just gets a little bit, you know, especially when you've had the summer holidays, and all of my cupboards need emptying and cleaning and like reorganising. So that's going to be a video coming up very soon because everything's content, right? I've got some pink wafers, some salted caramel chocolate fingers, some Oreos, some Rice Krispie Squares, some Belvita soft bakes, some Ritz crackers, biscuits. Again, I'm being that soft mum and buying them the more bougie biscuits, if you want to call them that. So I've got 2 packs of the Fox's cookies, some shortbread. Tonight the girls want to watch Strictly Come Dancing. We don't have our television on an aerial, so we can't just flick the channels, so we don't know what's on. We literally watch Netflix, pretty much just Netflix, to be honest, and sometimes Amazon, BBC iPlayer. And Felicity said to me the other day, when is that programme back on, the dancing one? And I said, oh, that must be soon. And then I googled it and it started on the 14th of September. So we've got a few weeks to catch up. So Sienna said, can we get some popcorn for this evening when we watch Strictly? And then she went, no, not that one, Mum, that's mint flavour. And I was like, what are you talking about? And it's because she saw the green banner, which is obviously advertising Wicked, and thought that that was mint flavoured popcorn, but it's not. It's toffee flavoured popcorn because that's the only popcorn Sienna will eat. I've also got some knickknacks, just 1 packet of crisps. When, like I said, no one's making lunch boxes because the girls are at home. They have they prefer to have like a hot lunch. Riley's the only one going to school and I've been putting money on his thumb. And Reese is in Greg's every day. Jamie buys a meal deal from Sainsbury's. Brooke eats at work. Summer, I don't know, probably goes to the Co-op opposite her college. So we really don't go through much of like crisps anymore. So there's loads left. They do, however, still, between them, the teenagers, eat an incredible amount of biscuits. And then Christmas chocolates, I picked up 2 tubs of these. They worked out a few pence more expensive than what they're on offer for in Tesco. But I'm not in Tesco, I was in Sainsbury's, so I bought them in there. And then I used some of my nectar to pay for them. So they're going away for Christmas. I'm glad that it's just me at home because no one else is going to know they're here. They are going to get hidden because if Kev knows they're here, he'll be like, oh, should we just open that tub of Heroes? No, we're not. We're saving them for Christmas. And then bread items. I've got 2 packs of wraps, 2 packs of part-baked baguettes. I did manage to get sourdough today. I think you need to be in the shops early in order to get sourdough because when I shop of an evening, I can't get it in Sainsbury's or Aldi. And there was only 2 loaves of this one and 2 loaves of wholemeal left. So it's definitely a case of needing to be there early. £1.80, it is pricey, but it is really nice. And it's lovely for breakfast with some avocado and poached eggs. I've got a squashed loaf of bread because I squished it. Got some toilet roll, some kitchen roll, some dentist sticks because the dog's breath stinks. Shampoo and conditioner, some laundry detergent. I did buy yesterday, I went to Home Bargains and picked up another one of the latest Mrs. Hinch Lenore fabric softener. It's absolutely divine. So I did get softener yesterday. I needed some polish because I really need to polish the shelves. Hey, that might be another vlog. Some shower gel, did treat us to this one. I did make a lady laugh in the shower gel aisle because they've got these new Dove ones and it says anti-stress. And I went, anti-stress shower gel? Gonna need more than blooming shower gel. And this lady was like laughing. And Sienna was going, no, I need that because I'm the one that's always stressed. And I was thinking, stress? You don't know what stress is, my child. And this lady was having a giggle at us. But yeah, I bought this one, £2.50. And I got some kitchen spray. Their version of like Method was on Nectar for £1.75. And that is everything for that bit. I've just got fruit and veg left. And on to fruit and veg, I should have in hindsight picked up 2 bags of white potatoes. But like I said last week, I just need to go up to the farm shop and buy an actual sack of them. It's one of those things, isn't it, where you're like, I must do that. And then again, life happens and it goes by the wayside and you don't do it. But I'm going to have to go and do that because otherwise I'm going to be buying a lot of potatoes like this. I've got sweet potato, I've got 2 bags of baking potatoes. These are the ones where you just get 4 in a bag because you've got a better sized potato doing it that way than if you bought one of the larger bags. I've got 2 heads of broccoli, a sweetheart cabbage, 2 packs of carrots, 2 parsnips, A bag of peppers. Again, these ones this week were really good. They were mainly red, and it's like £1.60 for that, and there's 5 peppers in there. I've got 1 punnet of mushrooms. Again, might need more of those. An iceberg lettuce, some large vine tomatoes, and a bag of plum tomatoes. I'm going to make the soup that I made last week because that is like a favourite, and that's carrot, parsnip, tomato, fresh herbs, chilli I've got in the fridge, brown sugar I've got, and I've got loads of onions, white onions. I've got a few red ones here, but I do have quite a lot of white ones because I bought a large bag the other week. I've got 2 avocados. Again, I've also got a couple of those still in the fridge. 2 bags of the extra special easy peelers. Sienna absolutely loves these, and Felicity has now had a try of them and she likes them too. She's also started eating bananas, so that's Felicity now eating oranges, bananas and apples, and I'm like, hallelujah, finally I'm going to get my kids to eat the cheaper of the fruits rather than always wanting the expensive stuff like the watermelons and the strawberries and the raspberries and all of those things, which are also now out of season. A honeydew melon and a punnet of grapes. I was supposed to go back up to the promotional end and pick up some more Pink Lady apples, but I forgot. So that's apples I forgot to go back and get, and there was one other thing which I've forgotten. I'll have to watch this video back to remind myself of the thing that I didn't go back to buy. Pastry, that was it. Ready roll pastry. I'm just gonna have to make it myself and not be lazy. But that is, I believe, everything. Well, it's not actually. There's also 4 bottles of sparkling water, but they're holding the door open because I had the front door open bringing in the shopping. Sienna had the back door open retrieving some of her toys before the rain came, and it makes the internal door slam shut. But there is 4 bottles of water out there in the hallway holding the door open. Good job that Sienna went in and got her toys when she did, because it's now absolutely blowing hooly and pouring down with rain. But that shop came too. I'm a little bit confused by this receipt, and I remember doing this last year as well, because it puts your nectar redemption underneath your payment, but it does come off before that payment. So it came to £167.19. It then took off a colleague discount of £16.71. I then redeemed £7.50 of nectar for Christmas chocolates, and it came to what I paid today, £142.98. I am really happy that I managed to do that shop this week and get it under budget, because last week obviously I blew the budget, so it gets me back where I should be in the month for sticking within my monthly budget. Yes, Sienna? What would you like, Sienna? I know exactly what you'd like. Your sister home. She gets so bored when Felicity's not here. She's like a little lost lamb. You want a hot chocolate? I can make you a hot chocolate. I can do that in a second.
Can I get those Halloween cups or they run those?
Well, I bought these for when we went for walks in the woods, and then the teenagers opened them and started using them, and now there's only 3 left. You can use one, yeah. I will do you a hot chocolate in that. So yeah, meals for this week. Obviously, it's already. I normally try to shop on a Friday or a Saturday, and we're at a Sunday. So tonight we're having chicken fajitas. We've got the beef stew that we didn't have last week, so we'll have that one night. We've got jacket potato with chilli or beans or tuna. We've got sausages. We've got chicken and honey meat flatbread using up what we've got here. And is that it? Is that everything?
Yes.
Spaghetti bolognese. And spaghetti bolognese. So we've got enough meals to see us through until when I go shopping next weekend. But yeah, that is everything, guys. That is it all. I now need to finish putting all of this away. Whilst I've been doing this, every time I've stopped filming, I've cleaned the fridge. So I've given the fridge a good deep clean, and the rest I have actually just thrown into the cupboards, because like I said, I need to have a day of pulling everything out. Oh, pass it, I'll sort it.
I think I found it.
Found it? Yeah, I'm going to have that day this week that I'm going to pull all the cupboards out and give everything a good clean and reorganise, ready for...
Like the hot chocolate where you put all of your hot powder in, what we put all of our other powder in.
Hey?
The little thing.
What little thing?
The little tub.
A little tub? I'm so confused.
Open that cupboard.
In that cupboard?
Yeah, open it.
Okay. It's a messy cupboard, yeah. Another messy cupboard.
It was, this
I don't know. I just put caster sugar and there's nearly a whole bag in there. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to make her a hot chocolate, try and work out what it is that she's talking about, and I will see you all next week.